Hello, everybody. It is harmonica class number 27, which is exactly the same as harmonica class number 1. So if you were just joining us, hang on. I am showing a bit of a lag on the internet today. So I'm going to hope that we're going to do as fine as we can, and we'll see what comes out. I'm going to go post a link on our website. The website is mammothgardens.com, and I've got tons of stuff on there, mostly personal stuff, but I also have on the very front page, you click on the girl holding the harmonica or thinking about holding a harmonica. And that's what you need to take you to the place where we have all the sheet music and tablature and instructions and silliness and everything you would need to know to become a third-rate harmonica player. Or maybe a first rate. I don't know. I don't think there's enough there to be first rate, but you can learn how to play harmonica. And I'm double checking that the link took. And Sandy's in. She says, the sound is good. I am ready for some awesome tunes. I am ready for anything that's not the news is what I'm ready for. So, yeah. So we're all logging in here, and we are ready to rock hard today. Sandy is from Upper Michigan, by the way. She's she's probably about 37 below zero already, right? Now it's beautiful up there in the fall, or so the internet tells me. Somebody named Happy Retiree, happy me retiree signed up for my website, which is cute. Let's see, Jack is in. Good morning, Jack. Jack's also from the Midwest, Upper Midwest, up in there in Illinois. Vic is from Oregon. Sandy, no, 60 bright sunny skies, no snow yet. Yeah, 60 degrees up there. We're both supposed to be having 80s here in Colorado. We're on above average here. So I think you're winning right now, Sandy. I think you're winning. This winter when it's minus 75, we'll have another chat. But yeah, delighted that you're having a beautiful fall day up there. Evelyn's in from Cuenca. 61 degrees, cloudy in Cuenca. Oh, goodness sakes. I sound okay down all the way in Ecuador, which is exciting. It's weird that you can even do that, but here we are, living our best lives. Cat's in from Texarkana. Texarkana is there where Texas, Louisiana, and Arkansas all come together. And guys, just to let you know, I am having a pretty legit delay on my end with the internet and the YouTube and all of that stuff. This happens from time to time. It's usually not a good sign, but we're gonna write it out as best we can. There may be a delay between my mouth and my sound, but obviously you're not here to look at me anyway. So, who cares, right? As long as the sound gives you some idea what you're supposed to be doing, that's what we're after here. Let's see what else we got going on here. Melissa's in. Melissa lives up in Boulder. She's not too far from me. Lanny is in, or Lanny's not in. Lanny has put his foot down on this musical business. But Deb, his astonishingly patient and beautiful wife, is in. They are hanging out in Hawaii, of all places. So she's sitting out on the veranda. We don't ask Deb how the weather is in Hawaii because we want to punch her. The weather in Hawaii is perfect. And so good to see you, Deb. Glad you're here today. Valerie, she's also up in the Chicago area, so northern Illinois type thing. Sunny and low 50s here in Chi-Town. Do they say it's Chi-Town or Chi-Town? I think it's got to be Chi-Town. Chicago, Chi-Town. We got Michigan and Illinois are showing up strong this morning. Let's see, Upper Midwest. Diane is here. She's a local. She's a great musician here. Doing okay up here. You're good to go. We are okay. So at least, and I should stop looking at myself anyway. What I've been doing. I have these little booklets that I use in ukulele, and I've been putting those in front of my face so that I hopefully look less at my face and more at the camera. Right? I'm supposed to be staring into your souls and asking you, why don't you practice more? That's what I'm supposed to be doing. We're going to start in about 2 minutes here. Everything we're playing today, except for the regular daily warm-ups, is going to be on this end of the harmonica. So we're going to be putting holes 8, 9, and 10 to use today, which you guys know is always the troubling one. So just you might want to spend a little extra love on getting those warmed up. One of the things I noticed, the harmonica people who know what they're doing, they really like wood combs for the most part. They say that the tone is better. Now, I'm being perfectly honest here, I have never taken that much. I have never taken this instrument that seriously. I don't necessarily have a strong opinion one way or another about the tone of this material or that material or this brand versus that brand. But what I know for sure is that the wooden ones take a little bit more effort to get them warmed up and operating properly at these higher notes. And so if you have a marine band, that was one of those on my recommended list, you may want to start warming those up a little bit earlier than the plastic ones. Now, I personally don't have a strong opinion one way or the other. You guys know I play, it's the Special 20, which has a plastic, I don't know exactly what it's made of in the metal, but marine bands are officially wood. And so I do notice this one takes a whole lot more warming up to get it where it's cooperating than the Special 20 does. And it's not good or bad. It's just something I need to be aware of. And if I'm going to be using the marine band, I try to log in a few minutes early and just really warm these things up. Good morning, Connie. She's in from Broomfield, up the road from me. She can see Melissa on one side and me on the other side. That's where she's at. And yeah. Let's see, what else do I want to talk about? Christine is in from Bozeman. That's very exciting. Good to see you, Christine. Bozeman, you guys gonna have a pretty fall, or is it getting cold up there? You know, my idea of Montana is they have one day of sunshine. Well, they have every day of sunshine because it's Montana, big sky, right? Every day is sunshiny, but one day it's warm, and the 364 are freezing. That's my image of what Montana is like. And Marianne is in. Hey, Marianne's down south here. Good to see you, Christina. Yeah. So I was in Bozeman when I was about 8. That's the last time I've been there. Good morning, Pauline. She's in from California. All right, let's do our warm-ups this morning. Guys, I did do a couple of updates on the website that you might want to be aware of. The first is I did clean this page up that we've been using. This is the diatonic notes in C. I went ahead and revised it. I did a couple of things. One, I moved our C major and A minor, our stuff up here to the top, because that's what we use every day. This stuff down here is for your transcribing. If you decide to do a song on your own, you'll use this tool. This is exactly the tool I use when I'm transcribing. Over the next week, I'm going to start posting you some music theory suggestions. I want to call it homework, but you're not probably going to do it. But if you did, you would get to, I'm going to post a couple of songs without tablature, just the melody line. And I'm going to have you prepare them for both chromatic and diatonic. And so you'll use this tool and the chromatic tool, which is, let me see if I can grab it quickly. This one. Okay, so if you have a chromatic harmonica, you'll use this one for that instrument. And then, of course, you'll use this one for that instrument. So I'll give you guys little, not long, just little exercises to get you comfortable with writing out your own tablature. And once you know how to do that, then you really don't need to well, there's always going to be a tiny bit of a need for me, probably, in the sense that you have somebody to play with and work on your timing. That's the main reason we show up and play together, is so that when you're at home, we have a tendency to make the hard parts slow and the easy parts fast, and that's not really what we want in music. So in any event, I reposted this one. I also reposted Kumbaya. There was a number of things that I had been playing a little bit differently than were written on the paper. And so I was getting sad that I might be sending you I was worried that I was playing what I was playing and not necessarily what was on the paper. And I never want to do that when I'm the conductor. I don't mind doing it at all when I'm a performer. But when I'm the conductor, I really want to try to follow the same thing you have, so that theoretically you're learning, how to count music and all that stuff. So I reposted with that one, and I'd recommend going ahead and replacing your Kumbaya in your book with the new Kumbaya. And we'll play through it today and make sure I didn't make any mistakes. Let's see. What else is going on? That's it. Let's warm up. Let's start with the A minor scale. I put repeats on both sides of it. So we play all the way down, we go back, and we play it again. So twice through. I think that's how that's how I'd like to play it every day from now on. Okay, so from -6 or draw 6. Oh, I forgot to do our list. Let me do our list. Where is my mouse feed? All right, so our list. You did wash your hands, right? This is something that we're living in a world now where it's really no longer optional because it will kill you if you don't. So, or theoretically, it will make you unhappy if you don't. So you wash your hands partly because at least in the beginning, you have a tendency to line up. Okay, there's hole number 4. And that's how you line up. And then all of a sudden you got your finger stuck in your face, and just better if it's clean, right? You brushed your teeth. Now that's the other thing. Everything that's in your mouth that you don't will end up in your harmonica. Let's put it that way. Everything, both good and bad, goes through the reeds on here. And so the junkier your face is, the more junk ends up in your harmonica. And so not only is harmonica good for your soul and for your breathing, but it's also good for your dental hygiene. Next, let's make sure when you play harmonica that you just magically have a bottle of water with you. That's just not that's just what you do. Like singers, every time you see singers, they're always hanging on to a bottle of water. And then you want to rinse your mouth out and get anything that's any last little floaties that are hanging around in there. It's kind of gross, but that's what we do. All right. Sit up tall and breathe from your belly. This is the most important tool that I can talk to you about. If you can get the air coming from your belly rather than from your upper respiratory system, you will become healthier, you will become better looking, you'll become faster, you will suddenly be able to get up really relaxed and complete breathing that goes along with that. We're going to pucker up to get one note. That's a chord. That's a single note. The farther into your mouth you can put the harmonica, the better your tone, but the more practice you're going to need with getting your kissing muscles to cooperate. So my lips are actually significantly over the top of my harmonica. So good idea for you to be working on toward that. And in the beginning, just getting a single tone is hard enough. Tends to sound a little thin when you first start, but you'll get better. Between every note, you say the phrase ta, ta, ta. So two, 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 or breathing in. Ta, ta, ta. That stops one note and then starts the next note, right? That is the tongue touching the roof of your mouth. Don't blow too hard. You hold your harmonica, make sure the numbers are on the top, index and middle, index and thumb. Put your palm in a bit of this shape, and then this end. Now you have a sound chamber to do your wah-wah sounds, which it will be delightful. Anytime you hit a long note, pretty much wah-wah-wah-wah. And then remember, move your hands, not your face when you're playing, and I think that you will end up with better tone. All right, let's get going. A minor scale, we got to do -6 to get started. That means draw in. If there's a minus sign in front of it, you draw, and if there's not, you blow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, lovely. Next up, let's play the C major scale right above that. 1, 2, blow 4 to get started. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very nice. There's your scales. Good morning, Patty. Welcome in. Glad you're here. All right, let me pull up our list today. Let's go do the new Kumbaya today, please. Got a revised version of it. Let's play it all 3 times through. We're going to skip when the Saints go marching in today. So we'll play Kumbaya 3 times through, just exactly like it's written for a change. 3 times through. We start with the blow 4. I count in 2, and then you're going to go. Remember, 3 times through. 1, 2. All right. All right. Oh, I don't have my pencil, so I can't make any changes to it. I already see a change I might make eventually. All right. So let's move forward. How's that feeling? Hopefully that's coming out of your harmonica like a thing of beauty. Let's see. What else did we get? Christine says 70 all week. Trees are turning beautiful. Reminds me of the back east. Oh, nice. Christine's having a killer day up there in Bozeman. Q is in. Q's in the house. Let's see. All right. And Vicky made it in. Vicky, we've been having a Bozeman discussion this morning, so you missed out. All right, let's go on. Next up, I will skip when the Saints go marching are in, blah, blah, blah today, and we'll go on to You Are My Sunshine. So, guys, with the reason why I play Kumbaya and You Are My Sunshine and When the Saints Go Marching In, basically every single day, probably and when I'm driving around in my car, it's one of those 3 almost always, just to warm the harmonica up, get me in that harmonica vibe. And then once the harmonica is warmed up, then you got a better chance of playing the more complicated stuff, which we have plenty of more complicated stuff today. So get ready, dial yourself in. All right, we're going to play 4 beats, and then we got a 1 beat rest, and then we're going to blow 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, rest. love that song. Do not know why. Absolutely love it. I took the sad verse out. Remember, there's Johnny Cash does the one where he wakes up and she's already gone. Yeah, that's too sad. So I took that out. We only have positive verses in here. All right, let's see. All Through the Night is next up. New song for today. New arrangement. We'll see how it plays. It does go up to a draw 10, guys. So this is where that's where you want to get those upper notes really warmed up and ready to go so that they cooperate with you a little bit. They're much fussier about the way you play them than the lower one. The lower end of your harmonica is for playing the blues, which I do not know how to teach because in my mind, every blues song sounds exactly like the next song, but I am told they're all quite different. And so I don't teach the blues. Let's see, except for that tenting song, not happy. well, there is the tenting song. Yeah, it makes up for all the positive energy that we were putting out. That's funny. Yeah, I know, right? We're gonna clean that tenting song up. I'm gonna sit down one of these days. I'm gonna write up happy verses for that. All right, All Through the Night. Start with a below 7. We have a 4-beat count in. Let's play it. Let's play it twice through. Okay, let's see how we do. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's start again. I think I hit an 8 is what I did. I don't know what I did. Let me line up my 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Phew. That one took a little more air than I anticipated it taking. We'll get better at it. This one, again, because it's so high up on your harmonica, it does take a lot of patience and a lot of practice and a lot of just making sure your harmonica is really ready to play it. And all 4 of our advanced songs this week are going to test you on that whole issue of getting smoother, cleaner upper end notes. And I think getting used to that whistle-like sound. It's not a sound that's easy to get, and it's going to take you a little bit of work to do. I'm obviously, you can hear me. I'm fighting it just a little bit, and so we'll keep going on. We're going to get where we can play the whole harmonica, no problem. That's my goal for all of us. All right. Next, black is black is the color of my true love's hair. The full name of the song is this long, so I put black is the color. This old Scottish tune that became a huge hit in Appalachia, and then we ended up the musicologists did some research, and they're pretty sure it came from Scotland in the 18th century, but nobody knows for sure. There are 80 million versions of this on the web. I must have watched 40 YouTube videos on this, and ultimately ended up finding them to be of dubious assistance. And so what you have here is basically the right tune with basically the right lyrics, and everybody does it a little bit differently. And so we're going to do it the way that's on the paper here. Let's see. Melissa says, I'm blowing lots of chords with that one. Yeah. And as you guys know, when you first get a new piece of music, you usually sound a whole lot crazier. Like, what kind of music is Gary giving me? But a week from now, right, you usually end up playing it pretty well. So that's why we keep showing up. Getting horrible squeaks really high. Yeah, we'll learn to control those by playing way up high. You will, and I get plenty of, my problem is less terrible squeaks than it is nothing coming out. I'm blowing and there's nothing coming out. And usually that's related to, I'm going to have to move the harmonica slightly this way or slightly up or down to get the air to go over the reed correctly. Question on all that through the night on a high A and bar 10. That's where my 10-tone chromatic seems to run out of notes. Getting your 10s, it's very normal for them not to cooperate, right? There's the blow note and the draw note. There is a missing note there, Francis. And so when you're getting up there, you're like, what? It seems like there's a note missing there. There is a actual note missing in that blow draw there. So 10 is a weird hole on these in the sense that there's a missing note inside of there because they needed this to be a C note. And the draw is an A actually. So it's one of those, let me make sure I didn't misspeak. Yeah, the draw is an A, and we want it to be a B, but it's not. It's an A. So there is a note missing there, and you will find, especially even on a good harmonica like this one, where they will really fight you when you get on those upper ends. And all of the songs we have this week are working on that upper end. I feel like it's something I need to get better at, and I think so. So therefore, you need to get better at it. And it's something that doesn't go away. When you watch blues harmonica player, they're always hanging out down here, right? Because you get a much more, you get a very cooperative sound, but it doesn't necessarily allow you to play melody down here. And if it ever did, I for sure would put it down there. But that's what your chromatic is for, is to get these ones down here. That little more subtle tone of flavor, a little warmer experience. These are really designed to be melody notes. And so, yeah, they do go up pretty high. The numbers on yours stop at 9. I've seen them where they don't have the numbers in the middle for some reason. I never am sure why they do that. But yeah, you should have 10 holes. All diatonics and Cs have 10 holes, and they're all set up exactly the same way unless you special order one. So I don't know why you wouldn't have a 10. You do have a 10, I assume, just not numbered probably. All right, black is the color. Black is the color of my true love's hair. 2, 3. Her lips are like some roses wondrous fair. Her purest eyes so sweet, and her brave and gentle hands. I love the ground on where she stands. Black is the color of my true love's hair. So you can hear that happening in Scotland, right? Up on the heath. And so it's a beautiful song. She's dead, by the way. Another sad tune. And he's going to go up to Clyde and visit her, and they'll never kiss, and everything's very sad. He's going to write out her a letter with some sad lines on it. When winter will turn to summer, but they'll never see each other again, and he's going to suffer a death 1,000 times. So it's another one of these cheery little tunes that I like. Melissa and I are into the sad songs, and so. Play along with me, see how you do, and so let's see how I do it. Let's do it twice through. The idea here with the repeats is you're going to play all the way down to measure 10. When you come back, you're going to play black, black, black is the color of my true love's hair. That's the part that everybody knows, and that's the part that was very consistent among all of the versions. Some of the Scottish versions just say black is the color of my true love's hair, but a lot of them, most of the versions, I don't want to say most, a lot of the versions have black, black, black is the color of my true love's hair. And so, we're going to play it this way. And so then the last time you come through, which for us will be the second time, then you continue on and play measure 11. That way you start with black, 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 and you end with black, 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 and it's all very, very delightful. So what is it with you and dead people? Honestly, every morning I start with "You Are My Sunshine" and "Kumbaya." Okay, after that, it's all dark. It's all dreary, dismal. I don't know. They sound nice. What do we have any other night? Well, I have Daisy Bell coming up, you guys. Seriously, Daisy Bell. All right. All right. There's a lot of sad songs. I don't know what to do about it. They sound nice on harmonica. All right. I don't want to laugh. Come on. Don't make me laugh. 4-beat count in, draw 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. All right. So I sort of blew that one pretty good. We'll keep working on it. Listen to the MP3 on the website a couple of times just so you get a sense of what's supposed to be happening in that song. I could not get my draw 10s to go well at all. In fact, once those stopped going well, everything started going to heck over here. So I do apologize. Is Daisy dead too? No, Daisy's not dead. You guys. We're going to get this one too. Brand new song, may take a little while. It's definitely worth it. I believe me, this is a melody that's world class. I don't know why I don't know why I didn't know it prior to this week when I was working on this. I probably spent 20 hours on this song alone, and I just adore it. I just think it's so awesome. I just got to figure out how to get it out of my harmonica. So, and yeah, it's a little sad. Whatever. All right. Now, on to some cheerier tunes. Let's go play. I'm going to play Daisy Bell right now. Go to Daisy Bell. Now, so here's what's exciting. Daisy is a lovely young lady. He would love for her to marry him, but he doesn't have any money, which is not sad. It's capitalism, and that is a good thing, I am told. And so he would like for her to be okay with getting married by riding a bicycle built for two rather than a carriage, and she will look very sweet doing that. And so this is your happy tune. Francis. Yeah. All right, here we go. From the top. 3 beat. No, yeah, 4 beat. Oh, this is in 4. I did it in 4. All right, 4 beat count in, and start on 9. Right, we've been playing all in the upper range today, so we'll start on 9, but then it kind of comes down just a little bit. 1. Oh, I got it upside down again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, right. Much happier. Sounds the same as the sad ones, doesn't it? Let's play Amazing Grace, and then we're done with diatonic for the day. Grab your Amazing Grace. This one again. We go all the way up to 9s on this one. So this whole week we're just going to spend a little bit of time seeing we can get those upper notes to cooperate. Probably that will probably feel like a pretty legitimate use of your time at this point. For those of you who've been around a while, you're like, you know what? I don't like 8s, 9s, and 10s. I don't like them either, right? It's like playing F on guitar or B flat on ukulele. We just don't like it. But harmonica is very limited. We only have this many notes, and so that means that we are going to need to take advantage of those upper notes, and that means you got to get good at it. You will. From the top, Amazing Grace, 2 times through, 2 beat count in, blow 6. 1, 2. That's enough of those high notes for today. Put it in the box. All right. So all week we're going to be playing at the upper end of that harmonica. Obviously, our daily warm up type stuff is not that high, but that's part of us becoming great harmonica players is learning to control those notes up there. So we will persevere. And yet, what was it? And yet she persevered. All right, we have one more new tune, which is on your chromatic. So grab your chromatic. Those of you who are diatonic only, I hope you have a wonderful day. Keep working on this stuff. Keep showing up, guys. You won't play harmonica if you don't show up. That's one of the things I'm pretty sure of. And so if you keep showing up, you'll keep playing harmonica, and then one day you'll be amazing. So you're already amazing. What the heck am I saying? All right, let's see, Francis. When you play those diatonic tunes twice, I try to play one time on diatonic and one time on chromatic. Oh, nice, right? You're grabbing it in the middle at the repeat. Okay, here's repeat. Clonk, clonk. Yeah, we're gonna get all of the tunes on diatonic can also be played on chromatic, and so I'm gonna teach you rather than doing it for you. Well, you already have the tools to do it, where you handwrite in the two, whatever it is. And so starting probably this week, I think we'll start giving you little worksheets on how to create your own tabs. And no clonk. Clonk, clonk. And we will Francis, you're hilarious today. We will give you the skills and the tools to write out all your own tablature. Then you can go pick those crazy songs from your teenage years that you want to try to play. With me, you get a whole lot of old-fashioned stuff. And every now and then I do something that was written, within the last 50 years. Not too often, though. This little light of mine on chromatic, we're going to start with your blow 3. And this is kind of a little bit jazzier version of this than I grew up with in Scary Protestant Church, which is where my mom used to take us. We'd sang very, very serious stuff. And this is a little bit more upbeat version of that. And so there may be some tones in here that you're surprised at, but they really are cool once you get comfy with them. So from the top, 4-beat count in, blow 3. Make sure your button's ready to go. You're going to need it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, three, 4. It'll get jazzier. That 4-beat measure 16 is meant for a guitarist or a ukulele player or a piano player to give you a little bit of a bum, 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 and then right back into the top of the song. So there you go. That one's bright and cheery. Come on now. All right, that makes up. See, there's two bright and cheery songs for the couple of dismal, sad ones that I've been giving to you. Uh, let's see. Patty says that'll be good. I love pushing that button. My problem is I get all busy playing harmonica, and then the button shows up. I'm like, oh, damn it. And I reach up and oh, darn it. Reach up and push that button. So, yeah, love that button. Like you say, you feel like you're really working. You're earning your keep. All right, let's play one. From last week, we pulled over. What did I pull over? Ash Grove. Oh, I don't know if we played it actually last week, but from our previous lives, Ash Grove. I remember when we started this was a really, really hard one to play. I was playing it earlier today and not finding it nearly so difficult. So I think I'm getting better. Hopefully you're getting better. Remember, we played the whole entire song on a chromatic for one note, right? And so you got to be ready for that. I played my harmonica for 1 minute every day, and I made everybody weep with my blows and my draws. Then you're going to repeat 1 through 8. You're 1 through 7. You're going to skip 8. Second time through, you skip 8, and then you go on to 9. Oh, it's not really rocket science to dominate harmonica. Just play 30 minutes each day with mindful in, and that's the moment. That's when you push the button, intent, and then you go back. Now I play my harmonica for big crowds up there at Red Rocks, and I am so gosh darn famous. Everyone loves, and then you're going to skip over to measure 18. Me, yes, they do. Okay, that's how it goes. All right, here we go. From the top, one time through, or do your repeats and all that stuff, just as written. To be counting, you're going to start with a blow 3. We won't play it as fast as I just sang it. 1, 2. Ta-da! Gosh, that was a little bit rough on me. How about you? That went pretty well. That's a lovely little tune. Maybe I'll become a serious chromatic harmonica player. Maybe I'll get on that, right? Makes you feel so good at the end of the morning. Hope you guys are having a great day wherever you are. We're going to play all that stuff all week long. Again, with these ones that with the real high notes, don't lose faith, right? So when you're playing All Through the Night, Black is the Color of My True Love's Hair, Amazing Grace, and Lazy Bell, Daisy Bell, those are all up on that high end of the harmonica. Have faith. Some days the notes will be there, some days they won't. I don't necessarily have a solution for that. I will go wander through YouTube a little bit and see if somebody's got some suggestions for us. But I think it's basically having a warm harmonica, having a faith that you can get them done, and just practice in time, and I think they'll come together for you just fine. This week I am working on a couple of other things that some of you guys have asked me for. I think Moon River, it will probably be coming up, and that's going to be on chromatic. And I think I've got the diatonic stuff. It's much more limited as what I can and can't put onto diatonic. So I'll find those. I'll find just a few more songs to be tossing in there. I am going to toss together a little bit of a music theory book. Some of you guys are new to music and probably need a little help thinking about what is a chord, what is a note, all that stuff. And we'll use real songs on real harmonicas to get you started to think about that, and give you a chance to make your own tabs from pieces of music so that you can see how that process goes. It's not complicated. It's pretty straightforward. And there we go. So have a wonderful day. Thanks for being here. Be safe. Do good. Be safe, do good, practice, and keep showing up. Those are the things. Oh, like and subscribe. Those are helpful to me. Let's see. Melissa says, yeah, I rewrote those lyrics years ago. I don't even remember what the original song was for. I assume it's about Ash Grove, but I remember the words being kind of iffy to start out, so I just rewrote them. I will, Melissa. I'm going to turn it into a song about sunshine and rainbows. Oh, Don, you're late. Oh, I'll see you tomorrow, Don. Good to see you, bud. Let's see, Patty, I got lost. Yeah, the repeats will lose you. So I would say on that piece of music in particular, write yourself some notes. Go to Pitman, go write the notes as to where you need to go. Evelyn, good to see you. Patty, good to see you. Deb, thanks for being here. Q, right? We have no more dead loved ones. Oh, I guess, yeah, Amazing Grace. It's about us being wretches. We're not wretches. We're just harmonica players. It feels like it might be the same thing, but it's not. We're harmonica players, and so yeah, people mix us up with wretches. Wonderful way not to think of ugh. All right, Francis. Good to see you. Keep me honest, huh, Francis. Pauline, good to see you. Kat, good to see you. Thank you, everybody. Have a wonderful day. Go out and make a difference. I'll see you guys soon. Mm-hmm.